Is Ukraine on the brink of a new catastrophe? Could Russia's latest assault be just the beginning of a devastating summer offensive? Ukraine's President Zelenskyy has raised urgent alarms about the recent Russian advances in the northeast. While Kyiv's forces have managed to halt the initial surge, Zelenskyy warns this might only be the first wave of a larger, more brutal strategy. Amidst fierce battles and strategic moves, Ukraine awaits crucial U.S. military aid. Stay tuned to understand the gravity of the situation and what it means for the future of the conflict. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more updates. Ukraine is managing to hold the line, at least for now. President Volodymyr Zelenskyy has sounded the alarm about Russia's latest offensive in the northeast. The Kremlin's troops surged across the border, seizing miles of territory before being stopped by Kyiv's army. However, Zelenskyy warns that this might only be the initial phase of a larger strategy. In a recent interview with AFP news agency, Zelenskyy explained that Russia's summer assault could come in several waves, with the first wave already hitting the Kharkiv region. This statement reflects the growing concern among Ukrainian officials that Moscow is preparing to open new fronts along the battle lines. Meanwhile, Kyiv is waiting for U.S. military aid and new conscripts to reinforce its weary troops. Zelenskyy also criticized his Western allies, arguing that they have placed Ukraine in a nonsense situation. He feels that while they are providing enough support to prevent total defeat, they are not offering what is needed to achieve outright victory. Phillips O'Brien, a strategic studies professor at the University of St Andrews in Scotland, echoed this sentiment in an interview with NBC News. He pointed out that the current level of support from Western countries allows Ukraine to sustain the fight, but falls short of enabling a decisive win. He observed that they are helping Ukraine to continue, but not to triumph in the war, indicating a reluctance to supply the necessary resources for Ukraine to secure a clear victory. Russia launched a new offensive last week, aiming to exploit Ukraine's vulnerabilities before new support arrives, sparking concerns that even the second-largest city could fall. However, President Vladimir Putin stated on Friday that his goal was to create a buffer zone around Russia's border regions, not to capture Kharkiv. "There are no such plans today," he remarked after his China visit. Zelenskyy has downplayed Russia's progress, but acknowledged Moscow's advances. "It's not a great success for Russia, but we must be realistic. They are pushing deeper into our territory, not the other way around." Kyiv urgently needs to replenish its military, but analysts warn Ukraine is losing troops faster than it can replace them, and new efforts may be too late, even with the requested weapons. Zelenskyy signed a bill allowing some convicts to join the military in exchange for parole. A new mobilization law starts Saturday. Zelenskyy admitted challenges with manpower and morale, but stated that his troops have stabilized the front lines, with Russian forces advancing no more than 6 miles into Ukrainian territory. Intense fighting continues in Vovchansk, a frontline town recently evacuated by thousands of residents. Ukraine deployed reserves to the area, halting further losses in the northeast. However, this move risks thinning their forces elsewhere, leaving other fronts vulnerable, especially as Russians advance in Donetsk and gather near Sumy, west of Vovchansk. On Saturday, the Russian military claimed another success by capturing Staritsia, a village west of Vovchansk. The Ukrainians did not address the claim, but Kyiv's general staff reported ongoing enemy attempts to break through their defenses, with Ukrainian defenders working hard to repel these advances. While the Kremlin's forces might not capture Kharkiv, they are effectively probing Ukrainian lines and exposing weaknesses, as evidenced by the fall of Staritsia. Zelenskyy blamed the breach around Kharkiv on insufficient air defenses and reiterated his plea for more defense systems and fighter jets. Recently, the most impactful Russian effort has been their missile attacks on Ukraine's power infrastructure, posing a significant problem. Ukraine is eagerly awaiting the $60 billion U.S. military aid package, which includes rocket launch systems, artillery rounds, infantry vehicles, and other essential military equipment. While some allies urge a quick end to the war, Zelenskyy insists on a fair peace solution. He criticizes the West's hesitance, suggesting they fear a Russian defeat as much as they don't want Ukraine to lose. This week, Putin and Xi Jinping pledged stronger ties as their nations increasingly oppose the West. Zelenskyy seeks to leverage Beijing's influence over Moscow, urging China to join a summit in Switzerland, which Russia has not been invited to attend. What do you think about the situation in Ukraine? Will the Western aid arrive in time to make a difference? Share your thoughts in the comments below and let's discuss. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon for more updates on global events. See you next time.